You're wondering what.
Today I'm gonna do a get ready with me, get to know me plus Q&A and get ready with me. I already did my hair because I don't have much time. My kids get out early today, so I have to go pick them up. But let me show you guys what I'm gonna do first. I already put my moisturizer on and I'm gonna use this Crystal Youth. It has like rose quartz, turmeric, and watermelon. So I'm gonna put this on my face first. And while I do that, I'm gonna answer the first question, and it is, what is my name? My name is Lillian Eggleston. And the next one is, where do I live? I do live in California. I live in Southern California. I'm also gonna put some of this, I have like a sample of the Drunk Elephant. And the next question is, why did I name my channel Dreamer Housewife? Housewife because, you know, I'm a housewife. And then Dreamer because it actually came from my grandma too. She calls me her dream girl because I always am telling her about like new ideas and things I want to do in life. And she's always like, oh, you're my dream girl. So basically I call my goals dreams, and it just fits me. I love, you know, make believe, fantasy. I always like to dream bigger what things are. So that's like basically, and I just love the word dream. I have like stuff around my house that says dream. So I mean, I don't know, that's how I got my name. I'm gonna use this I Triple Melody and Fair. It's from, it won't focus, but it is from First Aid Beauty. And I usually use this because it's like corrects under my eyes, like the color a little bit. So sometimes if I don't want to wear makeup, I'll just go ahead and add this. So if I don't want to wear, you know, like foundation, then I'll go ahead and add this instead. Why did I start a YouTube channel? I just thought it would be fun. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers for a long time, and I thought, well, you know, I do a lot of the same things. You know, I cook, I clean, I do things with my family. I just thought it would be fun, to be honest, just to be fun, and then, you know, interact with other people. I'm gonna go ahead and put this Becca. This is the Ever Matte Poreless Priming. I'm gonna put that where I usually get like pretty oily, because they said it's supposed to work like where you get oily. They told me just to put it, you know, around there. So far it's been working okay. What YouTubers do I watch? YouTubers, I watch so many YouTubers, but at this moment I'm watching, I will tell you guys like who I'm watching, and I'll tell you who my favorite one is. My favorite is, everybody knows him, I'm sure, is Shane Dawson. I just love the vibe he gives. He's just funny. He's just like a natural at it. He seems like he is like totally himself. I just love him as a YouTuber. And I do watch 8 Passengers. 8 Passengers, like a family of 8, and they're just like, they seem like such a perfect family to me. I know nobody's perfect, but they're just such a cute family. I watch She's in Her Apron. Jaleezy, she's like a smaller YouTuber that does makeup. I watch Our House. They have such a cute little family. Bonnie Holeen, who is actually Ruby from 8 Passengers' sister. The Native Family. The Native Family, she is so cool and such a down-to-earth girl. I like to watch her, and she has really good 99-cent store hauls. I watch Melissa Parada. I don't know how to say her last name. I watch Malbeezy TV. They're such a cute family too, and they love like Disney things, which I do love Disney. About That Mommy Life, who I will be doing a collab soon with her. She has a cute little family too. And then Candy Johnson, of course, I love Candy Johnson. She doesn't really do videos as much anymore, but she's one of my like favorite beauty gurus. And Kathleen Lights, of course, I love her. Nikki Tutorials. Jeffree Star, I wasn't watching him for a little bit, so I went back. And then Manny MUA. I watch Lydia Sin. She's like all about saving money, and I love that. Love Meg. Old Real Home, I just love her style. She is so frugal in decorating her house, and it's just super cute. And when you listen to her and when she talks, she's so calming. It's like she's such a natural at vlogging. Watch Jason A and The Watchman, and they're like in the category of like kind of like conspiracies and what's happening in the world. I am obsessed with conspiracies. I love those type of videos. I seriously love Shane Dawson's conspiracy videos. I literally like believe everything they say. I'm just like, I get all scared watching these videos thinking that this is all true, this is all real, but that's the whole point. It's entertaining, and you know, he's like so convincing. I know I made that one super long, but those are the ones that I'm watching now. I have other ones that I go back and forth and watch, but these are the ones that I usually watch like every episode that they have. Okay, I was talking too much, so I'm gonna use the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I'm just gonna put that all over my face. This will be my third time trying this out. I liked it. I thought it stood all day, and it's pretty thick, which, you know, I need that now that I'm getting older. I need some good foundation to cover all these blemishes and discoloring. The next question is, what is my favorite color? If you guys are a regular, you guys will definitely tell my favorite color is purple. And I do like pink, and I really like turquoise and garnet. I love that color, garnet, but my top one would be purple. You could tell I angled it a little closer. But now that my face looks like a ghost, I'm gonna go ahead and add this Sand Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I'm just gonna put a little bit here. I mean, everybody has their own ways of doing it. I'm not no professional, but I mean, I feel like it's gonna work either however you do it. And then I put it here because I do get redness around my nose, and I put it here because I see all the other people do it, and plus I do get a lot of blemishes right there. Some of the questions are what I was asked, and then some of them, the rest of them I got from like online from the tag me, get to know me questions. So the next one I thought was fun. So I added like, you know, different ones here and there. And I never thought about this, but it said, what color makes you happy? So I started thinking about it, and it's yellow. Yellow, like, definitely is an uplifting, vibrant, you know, bright color. So I was like, wow, you know what? I guess it's yellow. Yellow makes me feel happy. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with the translucent from Laura Mercier, and I'm just gonna use the little, you know, pad that they gave me. I'm gonna go over some parts of my face. Next question is, what did I want to be when I grow up? And did I achieve that? Okay, well, what I wanted to be was a dancer, a professional dancer. And I mean like all dances, not just one. I love, you know, like I love hip-hop dancing, burlesque dancing, and ballet. Those are the ones that really interest me. There's other ones I just really don't know exactly what their names are, but no, I didn't. But my grandma told me when I was younger, I used to, because I lived in a back house, that I used to go in the front in the morning, most mornings, and turn on her radio, and then I would be dancing. And she said that it was like so cute. So it was always like something that was in me since I was a little girl. And I am not the best dancer. I've never took it professionally or anything like that, but that is something that's always interested me, and you know, something I always wanted to do. I did not achieve that goal because I do have a little bit like a health problem with my heart and some other things. I get overworked really fast with anything, so that just wouldn't be good for me to do that. I might be able to do like low energy dancing maybe, but I could never do it as a profession. You guys are gonna notice that I definitely talk all over the place. And I'm going to use the Hoola Benefit bronzer, and I'm just gonna try to shape my face. The next question is, what is your dream job? Well, you guys know my dream job was to be a dancer, but my next one is I would love to work like when it comes to weddings and parties, you know, party planning, helping decorate. I would even start in the bottom. There's a house kind of like where I live, and it's a Victorian house, and they have like all, you know, weddings there, parties there, and I applied once, but they never called me back. So I'm thinking maybe I should go back and apply again. What is your dream house? My dream house definitely a Victorian house. I love Victorian houses. They are just so beautiful. The work they did back then, they don't do that in houses now. The woodwork, everything about it, I love it. And if I have a Victorian house, it better be haunted. Next question is, what are you currently watching as far as TV shows? If you don't watch TV, what are you reading? Right now on Netflix, I am watching American Horror Stories. I love that show. It is so awesome. And I'm on season 6. I'm in the middle of season 6. Nothing is focusing, but I'm putting the high beam benefit. I think it's like a highlighter, and I like this one because it gives me like a little dewy look right here. I do this before I put my blush. Onto the TV show. Yes, American Horror Stories. It is really cool. I just love all of the stories. I would say that number 2 was my favorite. The beginning of season 6 was good, but now I'm like in this totally other, I think it's like they're filming what's going on behind the scenes, but it's like a show too. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's not that great. I mean, still good, but not as good as the other seasons. I'm also watching Cable Girls. Cable Girls is actually originally in Spanish, but they did like a voiceover in English, and that one is pretty juicy, has a lot of drama, and you know, it's just one of like the shows I'm really liking right now. I do go back and watch like Real Housewives of New York and Orange County, so those are basically like what I'm watching on TV. I don't really watch TV that often. As far as books, right now I am reading Jewel Never Broken. This is about her life, like her childhood. It's about how she became famous. It's just about her life completely, and it's actually a really good book. She's one of my favorite artists. She does amazing with writing. She's such a smart lady. You'll never know the things that she went through, so I feel like she's a strong survivor. So I'm really liking this book right now. I'm gonna do my eyebrows next, and this is the NYX Professional in Taupe. My eyebrows, let me tell you, they are so bad. I was a teenager in the 90s, and those chola thin eyebrows were in style, and I went along with it, and I used to shave from here completely off, and now they won't grow back. They'll only grow like a line. They won't go full, so I have to make my own eyebrows now. I'm gonna try to do this right here. I don't think this is gonna work right here, so I'm probably just gonna have to do it in my mirror, and then I'll come back. One thing I'm horrible at is doing eyebrows. I just can't do it for the life of me. My next question is, who is my favorite artist? And hands down, definitely Mariah Carey. She is so beautiful to me. I love how she's so glamorous. She always just looks so beautiful. Her hair, her nails, her makeup. She has amazing vocals. I've seen her in concert. I was 6 rows away from her, and she's just as beautiful as she is in person, and she sounds just as amazing as she does on the radio. I'm gonna use my Candy Johnson. This is the one I use almost like every day. So I'm gonna use this right now. I'm gonna go in with this banana cream right here. This I'm just gonna use as my base. Next question is, what are one of my fears? I have so many fears, but my biggest fear is planes, and I'm so terrified to get on a plane. I'm hoping one day I'll get over that fear, because there's so many places I want to see in the world, and the only way to get there is on a plane. So that is one of my biggest fears. I'm gonna go in with butterscotch, and I'm just going to put that one here, like right on top, kind of like in the line, the crease a little bit, but just right on top of the crease. Okay, next question is, describe yourself in 3 words. And definitely, I am a dork. I'm very stubborn, and I consider myself a very nice person. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with the taupe berry, and I'm going to put this one just along under the line, just a little bit here. What is my favorite holiday and my favorite season? And that definitely my favorite holiday would be Christmas. I just love that, you know, the environment of Christmas. I love watching all the Christmas movies. It's just such a a nice happy feeling at that time of year. Favorite season would be fall and spring. I just love fall and spring, all the colors of fall and spring, and just the feel of, you know, fall is starting to cool down a little bit. You're starting to get cozy. It's not too cold as winter. And then spring is the same thing. It's starting to get a little more warmer, and you know, everything starts looking green outside and all the flowers start blooming, and you know, it's starting not to be so dark. It's getting lighter sooner. Next, I'm gonna go with this L'Oreal Paradise right here. This one smells so good. Just the Candy Johnson smells just as good as this one does. And I'm going to do right here, like the corners here, and I'm gonna go use this like plum color. And while I do that, I'm gonna answer one of the questions. It is, what is your favorite Disney character? My favorite Disney character would be Alice. And that's also my favorite Disney movie, Alice in Wonderland, Cheshire Cat, and the Mad Hatter, of course. And I love the one that Johnny Depp's in too. But yeah, so that's my favorite Disney character. Next one is something I really want. I mean, this one is easy. I'm pretty sure everybody wants this. World peace. Next one, I'm gonna use this color here. It's kind of like a peachy coral pink color, and I'm just gonna put that right here, but I'm going to wet my brush with the Urban Decay All Nighter first. And I'll answer another question, which is, what was my favorite subject in school and what was my least favorite? My least favorite, math. I was horrible, and I'm still horrible at math. I hate math. And my favorite one is history. I love to learn about things that have happened, you know, before our time. It's just so interesting to me. You guys can see I have like kind of like that like plum color here, and then there's that, this one looks more like orange peach, I would say. And I'm gonna go ahead and put in this color here with this one together, and I'm just gonna put it right in the middle. And while I do that, I'm going to answer, what is my favorite food? My favorite food is Mexican and Italian. And what is my dream vacation? I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to go to these places too, but of course Hawaii. My cousin lives in Hawaii, and I see his snaps all the time, and he is just having the time of his life. It just looks so beautiful. He's always going to new places, new spots, you know, adventuring out in there. So I definitely want to visit that. We were supposed to go. I was already looking at cruises to go, but my husband said he doesn't have enough days off for us to do the cruise because it's 15 days. So we're gonna have to wait on that. I always wanted to go before my daughter was 18, which she will be next year, but it's okay. I'm pretty sure it'll happen. It's just not gonna happen when I thought it would. I also want to go to Italy. I want to go to Colombia because that is where, you know, my mom, my grandma is from. I would love to visit, you know, over there to see like my root. And of course, London. Famous person I would date. A lot of people are probably gonna say this one too, but Johnny Depp. I love Johnny Depp. I love him and all the movies that he does. He's just so handsome. My husband's like, even though he's so old now, and I was like, yes, even though he's so old, he is still handsome to me. Even though he's like, I don't know if you guys seen those new pictures of him. He's like super skinny. He's still handsome to me. And to have a huge crush on Post Malone right now, so that's another one I would date. And then Milo, his name is Jack Pearson in the show This Is Us. He's the dad. Oh, he is so handsome too. So those are like my top 3 famous people that I would date. Next question is, am I a night or morning person? I used to be a night person. I would love to stay up all night, and I would still be able to get up early and go throughout my day, but that was when I was younger, obviously in my 20s. But I'm definitely a morning person now. One is, do I sing in the shower? Yes, I sing in the shower. And what is my most embarrassing moment? But I'm gonna before I answer that, I'm gonna tell you guys that I'm putting on the Mariah Carey MAC. It is in This Is My Night. It's like a dark brown eyeliner, which I really love, but it's already drying out. It's a really good formula. It stays on all day, and it's like a perfect brown that I have found so far. So I gotta definitely see if they have this on Amazon. But my embarrassing moment, oh my gosh, it is so embarrassing. It was when I was a freshman in high school. I had a friend that was a cheerleader, and I was talking to her on like this rail. We were by the cafeteria and like a little corner area, and she was with all her friends, like the jock guys, you know, from like football. They were all together right there. So I was sitting on the rail and I was talking to her, and I don't know why I was fidgeting with the trash can. I'm pretty sure you know where this is gonna go. I was fidgeting with the trash can on my foot, and I fell. And when I fell in the trash can, fell to the floor with the trash can. That is just so embarrassing, even when I think about it now. And I remember she was trying to help me, and they were all just laughing at me, and like she was like backing me up, telling them stuff like, don't be laughing at her, you know. And it was just the most embarrassing moment, and I am so surprised, but nobody ever mentioned it or bring it up ever again. So it happened that day, and that was it. I'm so happy it didn't come with me throughout all of high school, you know, since it was my freshman year. But that definitely sounds like something you would see like in a movie. It is so embarrassing. I wonder if they think about it sometimes and like, oh, remember that girl that fell in the trash can? Okay, so I did my eyeliner. It's not perfect. I can never get it like exactly perfect or look the same, just like when it goes, you know, with your eyebrow. So next I'm going to curl my eyelashes, and I'm gonna use the Lash Light and Camera from Tarte. What do you dislike about yourself, and what do you like about yourself physically? So what I dislike about myself is my laughing. I have hid that from a lot of people for a long time. I try to do like a quiet laugh. I'm like very self-conscious about my laugh. So that is definitely something I don't really like about myself. And what do I do like about myself, as in features, and well, physically it says, it would be my eyes. I do like my eyes. Next question is, what do I do that's hypocritical every day? I do tell them to stop going for like the first thing they find that's junk food in the kitchen, because I do the same thing. And then I do tell them to get off their phones and off their tablets, and I do the same thing. So that is like the most hypocritical thing that I do every day. Before I put the rest of my mascara, I forgot to do my lower lash. So I'm gonna go back in with the Candy Johnson Butterscotch, and I'm just gonna put that on the bottom here. And then I'm gonna take this plum color that I did, and I'm gonna do it also on the bottom. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take this one that I did and this one together, and I'm gonna put it in the middle right here. I'm hoping that every time I did this that I wasn't blocking it too much, like with the mirror. The next question is, it says, what would you want to be, a genius or wealthy? That's hard. I mean, of course I would love to be smart, but then if I was wealthy, I mean, I would have all the money. I know that sounds vain, but I would have money, so I wouldn't need to be smart. So that one's like 50-50. That one's hard, because I would definitely want to be smart and be a genius and know everything, but at the same time have money. But maybe if you're a genius, you could, you know, become wealthy. So maybe I'll say I would want to be a genius. Okay, now I'm going to use this one right here, just this one, just to put in the inner corner. I'm not the best at makeup. I mean, makeup is fun. I love to play with it and, you know, do different looks sometimes, even though it might not be to like beauty guru standards, but it's fun, you know, to play with makeup. This side you can't see that good. It's just because of like the window. And that was all the questions. I don't know why I thought I had more than that. And then I'm just gonna put some mascara on the bottom. Now I'm gonna put this flower in, I think it's, let me see, Peach Primrose. And I bought this because it's from Drew Barrymore, and I love Drew Barrymore. So I'm just gonna put it here. Then I'm gonna go in with this Elevation from Pure. I got this from one of my YouTube friends. She sent me this. It is highlighter, and I have been loving it. It works really good. It makes a glow. I mean, it's not too much. It's just like super perfect. and her name is Cynthia from About That Mommy Life. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put some on my cheekbones. And I also put a little bit up here on my brow bone and my nose. You can see the highlighter. It's a good highlighter. I don't have good lights. I don't have any fancy lights yet, so but if it shows up on camera, it's gonna even show up more. You could see it here, you know, like in person. I say like a lot. My husband tells me that you always say like a lot on your videos. Okay, now I'm going to put, this is just like a natural lip liner from one of those little fashion stores. So I'm gonna put this and line my lips real fast. I'm gonna use this NYX lingerie. It's the color Embellishment. I also received this from About That Mommy Life. Thank you. So I'm gonna try this one today. I haven't tried it yet. And see how this one looks. Well, it's pretty. I like this color. It's almost like the same color as my natural lip liner. So that's my makeup look, and let me see. Tell me if you guys like it. I just made it up today. Like I said, I just love to play with makeup, and oh my gosh, I just looked at the time. It's gonna be, I have to pick up my daughter in 10 minutes. I already did my hair because I knew I wasn't gonna have like enough time. I just like did some little curls. And so that's my look for today, and I didn't forget about the giveaway. The giveaway I'm doing is, you know, to thank you guys. I'm so appreciative. Everybody that comes on here watches my channels, and it's for my subscribers. I have 566 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. And so I'm gonna give you guys a Target $20 gift card, and I'm also gonna add something else as a little surprise, so when you guys receive your giveaway, you have, you know, like a little surprise for yourself. The rules are simple. Just you have to be subscribed to my channel and just write in the comments that you want to be entered into the giveaway. And if you guys have any suggestions of videos you guys want me to make, go ahead and put it in the comments below. And I love you guys, and thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.